Okay, good morning dear students. Now in this class we are going to learn how to construct similar triangles. Okay, based on the given data we have to construct some triangle. Okay, in that first question is draw a line segment of length 6 centimeter. Draw a line segment of length 7.6 centimeter and divide it in the ratio 5:8. Measure the two parts. Okay, what is given? Given is the length is 7.6 centimeter and we have to divide in the ratio 5:8, in the ratio 5:8. Okay, now for that what we have to do is we have to use scale and we have to draw 7.6 centimeter length. centimeter. I will name the endpoints as A, B. Next thing, I have to draw an inclined line. So inclined line means to the original line we have to take one acute angle and we have to draw a triangle. So draw a line. Next step, here ratio is given. So this I am now telling one important point that is applicable only to use in dividing the line segment, not in constructing the triangle. Total ratio is 5:8, so I will add this, it becomes 13. Okay, now with the help of compass I will take one small angle and from the point I will mark certain points. One, don't change the length while going to the next point. Second one, third, fourth, then see here 4 point over, then fifth, sixth, seventh, see here 7 point over, then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now 13 point got over. I will name this point as A1, A2, then okay, I will use pen for this, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, A8, A9, A10, A11, A12, A13. This is our end point and I'll consider this line as AX. Next thing, so here we have to see the second ratio. Second ratio is 8. So that's why I will join this point to the last point to point B. Okay, see here I joined the last point, that is A13 to B. Next what we have to do is we have to take one certain arc, and from this, so how to calculate the angle or how to take the angle without the help of protractor. For this we have to take certain length and we have to draw arc here. Okay, we have to take one certain length and we have to draw an arc. Then so this arc will cut the inclined line at a particular point. We have to take that point and the arc which cuts the line joining A13 and B. Okay, this length we have to take. And then the first ratio is 5. So at the point 5 we have to draw an arc. First I will consider here. I drawn on arc here, and same arc I have to draw at point 5. From point 5 I have to draw an arc with same length. Okay. So here we took particular length, and the same length we have to take at the point 5. Then we have to take this arc length. Then same length we have to cut from this point. And after intersecting the two arcs, we have to join A5. And these two lines will be parallel to each other. These two lines, that is, I will call this point as C. So now the total length, that is 7.6 centimeter. So totally we consider how much? 7.6 centimeter is divided into two parts, that is AC and BC. So once again I will explain. What we have to do is, we have to draw one line AB of 7.6 centimeter. Then we have to add the two ratios. It gives 5 plus 8, 13. Then we have to draw an inclined line, and we have to mark 13 points of equal length. Then we have to join the last point to point B. Then we have to draw a certain arc, and same arc we have to draw at the point 5 also, that is A5. Then we have to measure this length with the help of compass, and same length we have to cut. Then we have to join the intersected point and point A5. So now this length we have to measure, and similarly BC length we have to measure, AC length as well as BC length. So here we are getting particular length, and to calculate the length of these two segments by mathematically, what we have to do is AC equals to 5 divided by 30. So ratio is 5 divided by total length, and similarly for BC 8 divided by 30. Okay. Then next problem is, so we have to try to draw simultaneously. Second question is, construct a triangle of side 4 centimeter, 5 centimeter and 6 centimeter, and then a triangle similar to it whose sides are 2 by 3 of the corresponding side of the first triangle. So here three sides are given. One is having 4 centimeter, 5 centimeter and 6 centimeter, and we have to draw a similar triangle of the ratio 2 by 3. Okay, for that, so I will write the given data first. One is 4 centimeter, that is AB. Then BC is 5 centimeter, and CA is how much? 6 centimeter. So I consider this because if we consider triangle, it has only 3 vertices. So that's why I consider ABC, and these are the side length. AB equals to 4, BC equals to 5, and CA is equals to 6 centimeter. And we have to draw a similar triangle. Of ratio 2 by 3. If you understood this problem, you can draw any problem. You can draw the similar triangle if any problems are given. For that, first thing we have to see which length is maximum. Here CA is maximum, that is 6 centimeter. So that's why I'll draw a 6 centimeter length here. How many of you understood the first problem? Just send your name, comment your name first. So I'll take 6 centimeter length. Vinay Kumar, Lakshmi, Daya, Anjali. Only 4 members. Ubaid, Bharat, Yuraj, Shomesh, Irama, Srinivas, Ibrahim. So here I had drawn one side of length 6 centimeter. Then with the help of compass, I'll take BC length. So I will name this as, so this is the point. Okay, this is the point. Okay, this is C or AC. I'll use pen. Then with the help of scale and compass, I will take 5 centimeter length. Okay, don't keep like this points and directly draw. 5 centimeter. Then BC, that is 5 centimeter, from point C draw an arc. Okay, from point C draw an arc. Then consider AB length, that is 4 centimeter. With the help of scale and compass, take 4 centimeter length. Then from point A cut the initial arc. Then if you don't want, then rub the extra part of the arc. Now we'll join. So I'll call this point as B. Now I'll join point B and A, and similarly point C and B. So see here, so AB length is how much? 4 centimeter. Then BC length is 5 centimeter and CA length is 6 centimeter. So this is our original triangle. Now ratio is given. Ratio is 2 by 3. Again with the help of scale, I will draw one inclined line from point A. I'll name this point as X. Now, so your ratio is given. Ratio is how much? 2 by 3. In ratio, so this is numerator is 2, denominator is 3. In that we have to consider the highest value. Which is the highest value? In 2 and 3, which is the highest value? Comment me fast. So 3 is the highest value, and we have to mark the points. We have to take particular length. Okay, I asked you because we have to take the maximum value here. Maximum value is 3. So that's why we have to draw one inclined line and we have to mark 3 points. So denominator and numerator value we have to consider. In that maximum value we have to mark the point. Now so I already took one particular length. Then from point A I mark the first point, then from this point second, then from this point third. I mark the 3 points because we need only. So I will name this point as A1, A2, A3 in your notebook. So while constructing, use only pencil. Okay, don't use pen. Then here third point. 3 points we considered and we marked, and while joining problem we join the last A13 point and B point. Now here it is very important to choose the first line to join. For that we have to consider the denominator value. Okay, to mark the points we have to consider the maximum value. We have to compare numerator as well as the denominator, and we have to take the maximum value and we have to mark the point. And then next one, while joining the point to this point C, we have to consider the denominator value. Here denominator value is how much? It is 3. So that's why we have to join point A3 and C. We have to join point A3 and C. Okay, for example, I'll give an example here. If point is 2 by 4, then how many points we have to draw, we have to mark in the inclined line? Comment me fast. If the ratio is 2 by 4, or consider 2 by 5. If ratio is 2 by 5, then in inclined line how many points we have to mark? Fast. Okay, we have to mark 5 points. Then for example, if the points are 5, if the ratio is 5 by 2, in this case how many points we have to mark in inclined line? Either 5 or 2, which one we have to mark? Okay, if 5 by 2, in this case how many points we have to mark in the inclined plane? Okay, in this case also we have to mark 5 points because the maximum value we have to consider, and that one we have to draw, mark. Then after that, for line joining we have to consider the denominator value. Okay, in this ratio denominator value is 3, so that's why I will join A3 and C. Then what we have to do, same step what we done in the previous case, that one we have to follow. So I will take one small length, okay, and from point A3 I will draw one line, draw an arc. Then the numerator value is 2. First we have to see the denominator value and we have to draw an arc. Then we have to see the numerator value is 2. Then from point 2 with the same length of the compass we have to draw another arc. Okay, first we have to see the denominator and we have to draw an arc. Then we have to take the numerator value and we have to draw an arc. Then from this point we have to measure this length. See here, this length. So that length we have to take from this intersected point and we have to cut this. So it is intersected here, and from point A we have to join this. Okay, from point A we have to join. Then, so here only marking the point is over. Now we have to draw the triangle. We have to take particular length here, and we have to draw an arc. Then same arc we have to draw from this point also. The next step, we have to take this length. We see here we have to take this length. Then same length we have to cut from this point, and we have to join this. We have to join this. Okay. So this is a method of constructing the triangles, similar triangles. What we have to do, we see the numerator value. If for example, if the points are 3 by 4, then what we have to do is we have to consider the maximum value. We have to compare numerator as well as denominator, and then what we have to do, we have to consider the maximum in the inclined line. We have to mark 4 points. Then to join the end point, we have to see the only denominator value. Denominator value is 4 here, and I have to join line A4 and the end point. Then with the help of compass I have to take the length, and here 3, so that's why I have to draw arc. Then with the help of length I have to join. Okay, for example 5 by 2 is present. Again I will take the same example. So in inclined line I have to mark 5 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then while joining I have to see the denominator value. Denominator value is 2. So first I have to mark an arc. I have to draw an arc from point 2. Then from point 5 I have to draw an arc. Then I have to cut the angle. Okay, that's given in the next problem. So now I'll draw the next one. Here the question is, construct third problem. Second question, A2, from A2 itself. Okay, the next third question is, construct a triangle with sides 5 and 6, 5 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 7 centimeter, and then another triangle whose sides are 7 by 5 of the corresponding side of the first triangle. First, with the help of scale and pencil, construct a triangle. So while constructing the triangle, do it fast. Okay, while constructing the triangle, first use the maximum length for the base. Okay, 5, 6 and 7 centimeters are given, which is maximum here 7 centimeter. That's why for the base consider 7 centimeter. Give the name A, B, B, C and C. You can give CA or AC, no problem. So I'll construct here. See here, I'll mark 7 centimeter. So I'll give the name as, so I'll write the values AB, BC and CA. The values are 5 centimeter, 6 centimeter and 7 centimeter. And we have to draw, or we have to construct a triangle of the ratio 7 by 5. 7 by 5. Here I drawn one line of length, how much? 7 centimeter. I will call this as AC. Then AB length is 5 centimeter. AB length is 5 centimeter. From point A, I'll draw an arc. Then BC length is 6 centimeter. So while considering the length, use compass and scale. Okay, BC length is 6 centimeter. So this is the intersected point. I'll call this as B. Next thing is we have to join point AB and AC. AB, then BC. Let's see this length. It is 6 centimeter, 7 centimeter, and then this length is 5 centimeter. AB is 5 centimeter, BC is 6 centimeter, and CA or AC is 7 centimeter. Now next step, we have to draw an inclined line. From point A, I'll draw an inclined line. So I'll call this as X. Then to cut the points, which value we have to consider? We have to consider 7 or 5. Comment me fast. Which value we have to consider to cut the points in the inclined line? The ratio is 7 by 5. 7. This Vishal, Ananya, Shahid, Pritika, Umi, Yuraj, Daya. Give the answer as 7. I think you understood the method. So with the help of compass, I'll mark the points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I marked 7 points. A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7. Then next, to join point C, which value we have to consider? So comment me. So ratio is 7 by 5. And to mark the point C, which value we have to consider? We have to consider 7 or 5. Ayman, Pritika, Rekha, Shreya and Vishal, Hiremat, Bhumika. Give 5 answer. Anyone want to join 7th point? Okay, yes, you are right. We have to join point 5. So this is point 5. I'll join to point C. Okay, what we have to do for marking the points in the inclined plane, we have to consider the highest value. We have to compare numerator as well as denominator, and then we have to choose the highest value and we have to mark the points. And to join the endpoints of the baseline, we have to consider the value which is present in the denominator. Okay, then we have to take one small arc. We have to take one small length and we have to draw an arc from point 5. Then the next, now we consider denominator value. Denominator is 5. So I have drawn one arc from point 5. Then we have to go for the numerator. Numerator value is 7. Then from point 7 with the same length we have to draw arc from point 7. Okay, no need to change the length. Okay, the next thing is we have to take this length from this point to the point where the arc intersect the line, and same length we have to use and cut. Next we have to draw line, straight line. Okay, then we have to extend this line. We have to extend that line, and now we have to mark this point as C dash. So this is B, this is C, and this is C dash. And then next step is we have to draw an arc from point C and from C dash also with the same length. Then we have to measure this angle, and same we have to cut here. Next step we have to join. We have to draw a line from point C dash and this point. Again we have to extend point B. So we have to call this point as B dash. Okay, after that we have to measure. So here AB is given. Initially we have to measure AB dash length, then BC is given. We have to measure B dash C dash length, and AC or CA is given. We have to measure AC dash length. So these three things we have to do. Okay, here lines will come parallel to each other. Okay, first we have to see the maximum value in numerator. We have to compare the numerator as well as the denominator, and we have to consider the maximum value, and we have to draw the inclined line and we have to mark the points. Then we have to join the end point to the denominator value. Then with the help of compass we have to mark the arcs and angles, and we have to construct the triangle. Next, fourth one, construct fourth one construct an isosceles triangle. So isosceles triangle means a triangle in which two sides are equal to each other, and in that construct an isosceles triangle whose base is 8 centimeter. Base is given, base as 8 centimeter and altitude is 4 centimeter. Here altitude, base means the baseline, and altitude means it is the length of the perpendicular. Okay, from base we have to draw one perpendicular line, and length of that line is 4 centimeter. And then another triangle, we have to draw another triangle whose sides are, so here they give a mixed fraction, and we have to convert this mixed fraction into fraction and times the corresponding side of the isosceles triangle. Okay, so I will write the data here. Fourth problem. How many of you understood the first three problems? Fast. Okay, just remember only two things. So which is maximum to mark the points, and then the denominator value to join the end point. So these are the two very important thing. If you remember these 2 points, then you can construct the triangle very easily. And for construction you have, for line segment construction you have 2 marks, and for construction of the triangles you have 3 marks. Okay, so here the base is given equals to 8 centimeter, and then altitude, that is 4 centimeter, and ratio. So now I'll convert this in the form of P by Q. 2 ones are 2. Okay. 2 ones are 2. 2 plus 1 3. 3 by 2. So this is now converted into fraction, that is in the form of P by Q. Okay, we have to multiply these two terms. 2 ones are 2. Then we have to add the product to the numerator value. To use 2 plus 1 3. 3 divided by 2. Okay, now so that means the initial triangle is having base 8 centimeter and altitude 4 centimeter, and we have to draw, or we have to construct a similar triangle of ratio 3 by 2. So here we have to draw an isosceles triangle, that means 2 sides are equal to each other. First step, that is I will draw a line of 8 centimeter. See here, this length is 8 centimeter. I'll mark this point as A, B. Okay, then I have to draw one perpendicular line. To draw the perpendicular line or altitude, we have to, so total length is 8 centimeter, and we have to take greater than half length. Half length is 4 centimeter of AB, and we have to take greater than half, and from point A I have to draw one arc here. and similarly from point B. So same length greater than half, I have to cut the initial arc, and then we have to join these 2 points. So I will join the 2 points with the help of dotted lines. Now altitude is given. Altitude is only 4 centimeter. So therefore, with the help of scale and compass, I took 4 centimeter length from this point and mark. Okay, so here from this point I marked 4 centimeter. Then I have to join this point. So I will name this point as C. Now I have to join this point C and A. Then similarly we have to join point C and B. Okay, now similar triangle, or not similar, isosceles triangle is constructed with the help of base 8 centimeter and altitude is 4 centimeter. Next step is same. So ratio is given, ratio is 3/2. We have to consider the which number for marking the points in the inclined line. So comment me fast. As 3, as you are right. So maximum we have to compare the numerator as well as the denominator, and then we have to get the maximum value for the construction. So I will draw one inclined line from this point. So I will name this as X. Next, with the help of compass, I will take particular length, and first point, second one, third one. I'll name this point as A1, A2 and A3. The next, which point we have to join to point B? Comment me fast. Which point we have to join to point B? Is A2, that is second point we have to join, is correct. So I will join point A2 and B. It's not 3, it's 2. The next step, what we have to do? We have to draw an arc by considering certain length in the compass. From A2, I'll draw an arc, and with the help of same length. So now we have to consider numerator value. Numerator value is 3, so that's why I'll from point A3 I've drawn an arc. Then we have to consider this length. Okay, this length we have to consider. Then from this point we have to cut the initial line. Next step we have to join. Then here we have to extend line AB. So now we have to call this point as B dash because the neighbor point is B, so that's why it becomes B dash. The next step we have to draw an arc from point B, and from B dash also we have to draw an arc. So you have to use sharp pencil and proper scale and compass, because a small alternation change in the length gives wrong answer. Then we have to measure this length. Okay, so here, so I consider this length. You have to hold like this, okay, not like this, you have to hold like this to take the length. Then from this point we have to cut. Next step we have to draw a line. Next step we have to extend line AC. So now this point is C dash, neighboring point is C, that's why it becomes C dash. Okay, see, these two lines are parallel to each other. Similarly, these two lines are parallel to each other. Okay, so this is the method of constructing the triangles, similar triangle. So your length, I'll measure this length 5.5. So this is also 5.5 because these two are isosceles triangle side. And to get AC dash value, we have to multiply the ratio, and AB dash value, AB into 3 by 2, and AC dash value, AC already over, then BC dash value, BC into 3 by 2. Okay, each side we have to multiply with the help of the ratio. So then we will get the exact value by theoretical method. In practical method, we have to measure the length. We have to, so just construct the triangles, then with the help of mathematical process do the calculation, and you will get the answer. And same answer you must get in the construction, then only your construction is said to be correct. So after construction you have to measure the length, and you have to write the length also, then only you will get the full marks. Okay, the next step. So fourth problem 1. Now fifth problem, draw a triangle ABC with side BC 6 cm, AB 5 cm, and angle ABC 60 degree. Then construct a triangle whose sides are 3 by 4 in the ratio 3 by 4 of the corresponding sides of the triangle ABC. Okay, so before going to that, I'll show how to draw the angles, without the help of protractor. For that, what we have to do is, so I'll consider simply one line. I have to mark 60 degree in this point. So I will name the points as AB. Now I have to mark 60 degree. So for that, take one particular length, then from here draw an arc. Don't change the length of the compass. From this point mark. So this gives 60 degree. So if you drawn like this angle is 60 degree. So you can measure the length with the help of compass, not with the help of protractor. You can measure this length. Okay, what we have to do? We have to take one particular length in the compass and we have to draw an arc, and without changing the length we have to cut the initial arc. If we done first time, it gives 60 degree. Then from this, if we cut another time, it gives 120 degree. So this gives 120 degree. So this total length is 120 degree. Now if you mark another point, it gives 180 degree. See here. Yes, we know that a straight line gives 180 degree. So the total angle in the straight line is 180 degree. So first marked point gives 60 degree, second marked point gives 120 degree, and third marked point gives 180 degree. So this is constructing 60 degree and 120 degree and 180 degree. So you learned this in 9th class also. Once again I am telling that. And to mark 90 degree, what we have to do? We have to take particular length and we have to draw an arc, and from this point I'll mark the first. It gives 60 degree, then this gives 120 degree. Then next step, we have to consider greater than half of this length, and then it gives 90 degree. Okay, it gives 90 degree. And to get the 45 degree length, we have to consider these 2 points. Okay, and then in this we have to consider greater than half length. We have to mark arc from this point as well as from this point, and the joining of these 2 points gives 45 degree. Okay, this is the method of constructing the angles without the help of protractor. Now I'll show the next one. How many of you understood the method of constructing the angles? First, Nikhil, Anjali, Shahid. Okay, then we'll go to the next problem. So just read the fifth question. Very simple one. And try to construct the initial triangle. Okay, here Draw a triangle ABC of side BC equals to 6 centimeter, AB equals to 5 centimeter, and angle ABC is 60 degree. Then construct a triangle whose sides are 3 by 4 of the corresponding side of the triangle ABC. BC equals to 6 centimeter, AB equals to 5 centimeter, and angle ABC, that is equals to 60 degree. So these are the given points, and we have to construct a similar triangle of the ratio 3 by 4. So sides are given 6 centimeter, 5 centimeter, and angle is given, that is 60 degree, and we have to draw a similar triangle of ratio 3 divided by 4. Okay, for that first one I will consider the longest side. Longest side is here 6 centimeter, and with the help of scale and pencil I will draw 6 centimeter length. Okay, 6 centimeter length from this point, 6 centimeter, and I will name this point as BC. Then ABC, so ABC, angle AB 60 degree, that means the middle term gives the length angle, that is point B is having 60 degree length. So I will draw an arc here, and from this point I will mark one line, and I will join these two, it gives 60 degree. Okay, it gives 60 degree. The next BC length is given. BC length is already considered as base. Then AB length is given. AB length is 5 centimeter. With the help of compass and scale, we have to take 5 centimeter length. So here it is 5 centimeter. Then from point B I have to mark the point. So this point is A because AB is 5 centimeter. See here AB is 5 centimeter and BC is 6 centimeter. Now directly we have to join point AC. We have to join point AC. Now next step is we have to draw an inclined line. So X I will consider. Then in this, which value we have to consider? Ratio is 3 by 4. Which value we have to consider for marking the points in the inclined line? As 4. With the help of compass, I'll mark 4 points: 1, 2, 3, then 4. I mark the 4 points. Then which point we have to join to the end? I will consider this as B1, B2, B3, then B4. Which point we have to join? Shahid, Ayman, your answer is wrong. So A4, denominator value is see here, denominator value is 4, that's why we have to join fourth point. Then what we have to do is we have to consider particular arc or length. Then we have to draw from point B4 and numerator value is 3. So from point A, without changing the length in the compass, we have to draw. The next step, we have to consider this length. Same length we have to consider and we have to join. Then we have to join these two. Next step, we have to consider another length and we have to draw an arc. Similarly, from this point we have to draw an arc. Next step, we have to, in all the problem steps are same. We have to take this length and from this point cut. Next step, we have to join these 2 points. Okay. So this point is neighbor of C. It gives, we have to mark that as C dash, and neighbor of A, for that we have to mark A dash, and now we have to mark A dash B. So that is AB into 3 by 4. Then BC dash, that is BC into 3 by 4. Then A dash C dash, that is AC into 3 by 4. Okay, that gives the particular length. And you have to measure the length and you have to write the length. And one more thing I want to tell you is, if you consider value 3 by 4, here a denominator value is maximum compared to numerator value. In this case, the similar triangle or constructed triangle will comes inside. Okay. Constructed triangle. So that is inside. If for example I will consider 4 by 3. Okay, sorry. Okay. If the ratio is 3 by 4, then the constructed triangle present inside. If the ratio is 4 by 3, then constructed triangle is outside. Constructed triangle is outside. So for example, just to see this ratio. So for this, ratio is 3 divided by 4. So denominator value is maximum. So therefore the constructed triangle is present inside. Yes. And we'll see the previous problem. So in this problem, so ratio is 3 by 2. Denominator value is minimum. So therefore the constructed triangle means A, B dash, C dash, that comes outside. Okay. If the denominator value is maximum, then the constructed triangle present inside. If the denominator value is minimum, then constructed triangle goes outside. Then similarly, try to draw 6th problem and directly solve the 7th one. Okay, just read the 7th question. Draw right triangle. Right triangle means right angle triangle in which the sides other than hypotenuse. Hypotenuse means the side which is opposite to 90 degree. Okay. Hypotenuse side means the side which is opposite to 90 degree. And here it is given that draw right triangle in which the sides other than hypotenuse are of the length 4 cm, 3 cm. Then construct another triangle whose sides are 5 by 3 times the corresponding sides of the given triangle. So I'll take the points as AB, then BC. I'll consider BC as 4 centimeter and AC as 3 centimeter, and the ratio is 5/3. So longest one value is 4 centimeter. So here I will draw 4 centimeter length. So I'll mark these points as BC. Then it is a right angle triangle. Okay, I'll consider one small length and I'll draw an arc. Then from this point, first mark point is 60 degree, second mark point is 120 degree, then I have to consider greater than half length, it gives 90 degree. But here the length apart from hypotenuse are 4 centimeter and 3 centimeter. Now here already I took this as 4 centimeter. Okay, I consider this as 4 centimeter now, and that's why this must be equals to 3 centimeter. So therefore with the help of scale and compass I'll consider 3 centimeter length, and from point B I'll mark point A. Then I'll join these 2 points. So now I joined the point A and C. Now we have to draw the inclined line. So inclined line we have to draw, and how many points we have to mark in the inclined line? Comment me. How many points we have to mark in the inclined line? 5 is correct. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'll call this as X. Then which line we have to join? Which line we have to join now? So this is B1, B2, B3, B4, B5. We have to join third point, is correct. Denominator value is 3. Join. Next step, we have to consider the angle. From point B, I'll draw an arc. Then next arc from the numerator value. Numerator value is 5. So that's why from point 5, I will draw an arc. Next step, we have to consider this length. See, this length we have to consider. Then from this point, I will cut this and I have to join. Next step, we have to extend this line. So this point is C dash. Then again what we have to do, we have to draw an arc from this point, similarly from this point. Then we have to take this length. Okay, same length we have to cut here. Then we have to join the point C dash and we have to extend this. So also we have to extend line AB. So this point we have to call as A dash. A dash, this is C dash, and these are ABC. So here the ratio is 5 by 3. Denominator value is less. So therefore the constructed triangle will comes outside. Then we have to measure the length AC dash, A dash, A dash, and similarly BC dash, and similarly B C dash, then A dash C dash, okay, we have to measure B A dash. Okay, these three lengths we have to measure and write. Okay, thank you everyone.